You're a black.
What's that?
Next.
You know, it's not that much further. And if you come in C, oh, here come the green folks. Run in.
There wasn't any last time.
But you don't have to come. If you want to
He's still going at it.
And you all probably know already that the purpose of this group is so that everybody who works on research, whether it be deans and chairmen or graduate students and postdocs, that everybody can enjoy the same science and enjoy discussing science with each other. And of course, bringing together folks from industry and academia. The website is freestanding. And to have folks out here, went to Danone grade school, Danone high school, and he is, as I say, a very interesting family. He's one of triplets, which is interesting. And then finally he got into video and is now happily doing research on some cell wall glycobiology of human parasites. Some of my favorite parasites, and that's no, you're thanking me for stopping.
Yes.
Actually, those were usual ones at the time.
John Samuelson.
Yes.
So, first cousin of Larry Summers.
So while this is brewing up, I tried to tell David that what was important was that since I went to Boston University 8 years ago, I think I've sort of finished my graduate degree and my postdoc with the great Phil Robbins, who has forgotten more glycobiology and particular biochemistry of glycan. Jacob Beckman, so that would be the waddle. Or Giardia is also the infectious form. And so it's worth chitin, and that's the case for it's not as thick, and it only has one homogeneous, essentially, just delayed cytokinesis. So you can get a little teeny piece of gluten. And it's in separate vesicles from the protein. So the sugar polymer and the protein are made in separate vesicles. They're made early on during encystation. Almost all of it is in the wall. My hypothesis was that this was going to be a lectin that binds these fibrils. We're kind of simple-minded, not that smart. We figured the same idea. We see if it works again. Diarrhea, and they don't grow very well or very fast. It's actually frightening how fast a commercial chicken grows. I think you can practically look at it. Lectin, seed-type lectin called Dectin-1.
So with some inhibitors.
Right.
So the binding will be much less, probably, right?
Invited Jerry Fink over here. He could give you a talk about why some beer is clear and some beer is murky.
And you're finding many different types of glycans, although a similar motif in terms of the dog and water.
Yeah, right.
But
most of the water supplies don't do that. I think including the water that comes from the Quabbin Reservoir.
Thank you very much for this is fun.
I mean, for
Yeah.
So our next meeting will be in early December. We'll try to